We're in session of cause number 328666. The case is style of state of Texas versus Zachary Scott Phillips Nelson. Mr. Nelson, is that your full name?
Yes, Your Honor.
How are you doing, Mr. Nelson?
I'm pretty good. How are you?
I'm doing fine. Thanks for asking. Mr. Nelson, you're here represented by your attorney, Mr. Paul Fukuda. Mr. Fukuda, how are you doing?
Doing well, Judge.
Mr. Fukuda, do you have an announcement that you'd like to make in this case?
Yes, Judge, we've reached a resolution with the DA's office for my client to enter the BIP program.
Okay.
And he's been approved, Your Honor, for the pretrial. I told Yella, and it's not, the next one's set for November the 7th for them to be able to come in and sign the contract on it.
Okay. November the 7th, she said. He said.
Yes, ma'am. No,
That's
what
yeah,
what
they do
did.
BIP a little different from
They come, I think it's the first Thursday of every and, they come upstairs and sign it in the grand jury room.
That's a Sunday though, November the. It's probably November the 4th, first Thursday of the month.
Sure.
Oh.
I want to say she told me the 7th though, so I don't want to mess that up, but she told me that. I wrote it.
Okay.
You want a copy of it?
No.
Okay.
So he has, it's gonna be reset for,
What's the e-file date?
we're gonna reset for BIP.
You wanna do that second week in November?
Yeah, that'll be fine
Okay.
if it's in November. Now, it's not, is BIP the same time with pretrial diversion? Because pretrial diversion gonna be in October.
No, sir. No, it's
Okay.
it's different than yeah, the first Thursday of every 2 months. So it will be on that Thursday, I guess first Thursday in November
Okay,
at 9:30.
okay, let's set it second week.
Okay, it's gonna be November 15th.
Okay. This case is gonna be reset to November 15th, Mr. Nelson. Once you get your reset from your attorney, you'll be free to go and you have a blessed day. And Mr. Fukuda, I think this is your only case. Once you get your reset, you'll be free to go and you have a blessed day.
Thank you, Judge. And then just the nuts and bolts for the court appearance. He'll show up after.
Right, once we, that's basically verify that he's in BIP. And then I think the BIP program is 16 sessions or something like that. And so we will reset it about 3 or 4 months out to see if he's,
Status.
yeah, if he's still in the program.
Great, Judge. Thank you.
Okay,
Thank you, Your Honor.
okay, you walk, you get your reset. Once you get your reset, be free to go.
You can come sign for me.
The gentleman that's on Zoom that has iPhone, would you please identify yourself? What's your name?
John Washington.
Washington? Okay,
Yeah, my attorney told me to call over Zoom because I'm sick today. He told me not to come into court.
okay. Now, just hold on a minute. Now, your case is cause number 323886, John Scott Washington Jr. Mr. Washington, your attorney is Mr. Antoine Freeman, is that correct?
Yes, sir.
Mr. Freeman has a vacation letter in, and so your case is going to be reset. Stay in contact with your attorney, and this will conclude your case. Your case will be reset. Your attorney will be given a copy of the reset. It will be sent to your attorney. Okay?
Yes, sir.
Hold on a
Yes,
minute.
sir.
Hold on a minute. Could you give us a reset date? Yes. Okay, your case is going to be reset until September 10th. All
Yes,
right?
sir.
All right, you're free to go and you have
Yes,
a
sir.
blessed-
All right, you too.
all right. You get Destiny Robertson. We're in session in two cases. First case is cause number 328866. Second case is cause number 329058. Both cases are styled the state of Texas versus Destiny Janine Robertson. Is that correct? Ms. Robertson, how are you doing? Okay. Now, Ms. Robertson, the last time you was here, your case was reset to give you an opportunity to hire, I think, your attorney, Ms. Lori Perazzo.
Yes.
Have you hired Ms. Perazzo?
No, because I was under the impression, the last time, I was here that she was just gonna, because I have on another case, it's a family case. But then when I talked to her, afterwards, she said that, she had wanted another 2,000 to retain her for the separate case. So, so I'm just trying to gather it.
Oh, so you're trying to raise the money? Is that what you're saying? How much time? Well, let's see, this case was reset from June 29th. Is that correct? Okay. How much time do you need to retain her?
Is it possible that I can just get, attorney appointed too?
Okay, well, you're gonna have to fill out a financial questionnaire. There's a questionnaire, and give her a clipboard too. It says financial, it says affidavit of indigency. You can have, he's gonna give you that affidavit of indigency, fill that out. And then once you fill it out, we'll have you to come back up. You can just have a seat out there.
Do you want a copy of her magistrate?
No, we'll see what, would you call, Armando Garcia Socia? It's on the, announcement docket, second from the bottom. Mr. Socia, you come forward. We're in session in clause number 329496. Your case is styled of State of Texas versus Armando Garcia Sosa. Is that your full name?
Yes.
Mr. Sosa, how you doing?
Good.
That's good. Now, Mr. Sosa, last time you was here, your case was reset to give you an opportunity to hire an attorney. Have you hired an attorney?
So I could find it on my phone.
Okay, so what do you want to do? You still have those three options that we told you the last time. As a defendant in a criminal case, you have three options. You may hire an attorney. You may, if you do not have enough money to hire an attorney, you may request an attorney to be appointed to represent you, or you may represent yourself. So you have three options: either hire, see if you can qualify for a court-appointed attorney. That's the second option, or waive your right to hire an attorney and to represent yourself.
Do the second.
Yeah, okay. You're gonna have to fill out the bailiff is gonna give you a financial questionnaire on an affidavit of indigency to fill out. And once you fill that document out, we'll bring you back up and see if you qualify. Okay. No, you can have a seat in one of those chairs that have the yellow tag on it. Todd LeBlanc. Fukuda. Did you get Jeremy Bell and Evan Sanchez? Jeremy Bell is one of Antoine Freeman's cases at the bottom. It's the last case on the MTRP docket.
Yes, sir.
Mr. Bell, would you come on up? This is cause number 325100. Mr. Bell, your attorney, Mr. Antoine Freeman, has a vacation letter in. So your case is going to be reset. Could you give us a reset date?
September 10th.
Okay, your case is going to be reset September 10th. You can stand on the X to the far left. Once you get your reset, you'll be free to go and you have a blessed day.
I'll fax one to your attorney.
Evan Sanchez, Mr. Bell, that door is locked. Okay. You can go out that door. This is cause number 322176. Case is styled the state of Texas versus Evan Kane Sanchez. Mr. Sanchez, would you please raise your right hand? Mr. Sanchez, do you swear or affirm to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth, so help you God?
Yes, sir, I do.
You may put your hand down. How you doing, Mr. Sanchez?
Good, sir. How about you?
I'm doing fine, thanks for asking. Mr. Sanchez, I have before me a motion to revoke your unadjudicated probation.
Yes, sir.
Have you been here before on this motion to revoke your unadjudicated probation?
No, sir. This is my first time to come here for revoke probation. This is my
Okay.
first time ever being on probation.
Okay. Now, Mr. Sanchez, this motion alleges that on August 13 of 2019, while you were, in County Court at Law number 2 of Jefferson County, Texas, that the court found the evidence was sufficient beyond a reasonable doubt to support a finding of guilt. However, the court deferred your adjudication of guilt for the offense of possession of marijuana, and the court placed you on unadjudicated probation for a period of 1 year. On February 8 of 2021, the state of Texas filed a motion to revoke your unadjudicated probation. In this motion, there are 5 allegations. Now, Mr. Sanchez, if your probation is revoked, you can face up to 180 days confinement in the Jefferson County Jail as punishment. As a defendant in a criminal case, you have 3 options. Number 1, you may hire an attorney. Number two, if you do not have enough money to hire an attorney, you may request an attorney be appointed to represent you. Or number three, you may represent yourself. If you want an attorney to represent you and have enough money to hire an attorney, the case will be reset to give you time to do so. If you want an attorney and do not have the money to hire one, you will need to fill out a financial questionnaire so that the proper person can determine whether or not to appoint an attorney to represent you. You may not speak to the prosecutor about your case unless you sign a written waiver of your right to be represented by an attorney. Be aware that there are dangers to self-representation. Waiving your right to an attorney and representing yourself may result in a worse outcome for you and your case, including a loss of significant legal rights and opportunities relating to military service, possession of a firearm, housing and public benefits, child custody, immigration status for non-citizens, and employment. If you choose to proceed without an attorney, you may change your mind at any time and may request counsel from the court. Now, you'll be given a document that I've just read. And at the bottom of this document, it states defendant's choice. Mark initials next to only one choice. If your choice is, I want to reset this case to hire my own attorney, then you'll put your initials on the first line to the left. If you would have already hired an attorney, then you will put your initials on the second line to the left and the name of the attorney on the line to the right. If your choice is I want to apply for court-appointed counsel, then you'll put your initials on the third line to the left. If you've already been appointed a court-appointed attorney, then you'll put your initials on the fourth line to the left and the name of the attorney on the line to the right. Now, if you want to waive your right to an attorney and represent yourself, then you'll put your initials on the fifth line to the left. Okay. Now, Mr. Sanchez, do you understand?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Could you give Mr. Sanchez the document that says judge's explanation for rights to defendants without an attorney?
Thanks.
And there's a pen up there. You can make your choice. Once you make your choice, then we'll proceed from there.
Yes, sir.
That's okay, thanks. Okay, you want to apply for a court-appointed attorney?
Yes, sir.
Okay, there's an affidavit of indigency that's there, they're gonna give to you. And here, you can give a clipboard back. And you can take a seat in the gallery in one of the seats that have the black and yellow tape on it. And then once you finish filling it out, we'll call you back up.
Yes, sir.
Make sure you fill out everything in there on the document.
Oh. Okay.
This is motion and it's did you get Angel Fisher in? We're in session in cause number 329-508. The case is styled of State of Texas versus Angel Elise Fisher. Is that your full name?
Yes, sir.
How are you doing, Ms. Fisher?
I'm good, how are you?
I'm doing fine. Ms. Fisher, you're here, and you're represented by your attorney, Mr. Todd LeBlanc, who's appearing via Zoom. Mr. LeBlanc? Attorney Todd LeBlanc, we call your case. You must not be near Zoom. Just have a seat in the gallery, in one of the chairs that have the black and yellow tag on it. And when he appears, we'll call you back up. Do we have anybody else show up? Mr. Bailey? Okay. We got Morton and Gibbs. Okay. Okay. Let's get Brandon Morton in. We in session and cause number 312-974 and cause number 327-932. Both cases are styled of State of Texas versus Brandon Jarrell Morton. Is that your full name?
Yes, sir.
How you doing, Mr. Morton?
All right, how you doing?
I'm doing fine. Mr. Morton, you're here represented by your attorney, Mr. Tom Burbank. Mr. Burbank, how are you doing?
No, fine.
Okay, now the last time we was here, Mr. Martin, we gave you bond conditions. And one of the conditions that you're supposed to obtain a GPS monitor. Did you get the GPS?
No, sir.
Okay, go have a seat in the jury box. Okay. Okay, just have a seat. We're gonna call up our next case.
Your Honor, and if we're gonna have a hearing today, I would request at this time that I be allowed to take a look at probation officer's file, because it's an MTRP.
I don't know if you can look at I can order you to look at the probation officer's file. I mean, if you look at-
Part of discovery.
Well, you have to,
Case notes and,
I don't know. I mean, you have to look at Code of Criminal Procedure Rule, I think it's 39.14.
yeah,
Okay. Well, I mean, I can't order you to do that.
order me to do what?
You said order them to have you look at their file. That's what you said.
Yes, Your Honor, because he's reviewed it prior to the hearing today.
Okay. Discovery is through the district attorney's office.
Okay, I'm requesting the district attorney's office
Okay,
to
well.
provide a copy of the probation file to me.
Okay.
And I'll be ready to go today for the probation.
Okay. Okay. Let's see. Let's see, we have Mr. LeBlanc, Miss Fisher, would you come back on? Would you please come back up? Okay, we on the record. Well, we in clause number 329508. The case is still in the state of Texas versus Angel Elise Fisher. We have Ms. Fisher appearing present in court, and her attorney, Mr. Law, is appearing via Zoom. Ms. Fisher, again, how are you doing? Mr. LeBlanc, how are you doing?
Good, Judge. Thanks for asking.
Mr. LeBlanc, do you have an announcement that you'd like to make in Ms. Fisher's case?
Yes, Judge, I believe this is the first setting. The state's conveyed an offer to me. I have to talk it over with my client. So if we could get another setting on an announcement date, just a regular setting, be fine.
Okay, hold on a minute.
October 1st.
Yes, Judge.
It's going to be reset till October 1st of 2021. Your reset will be sent to you. This will conclude your case. You'll be free to go and you have a blessed day. And Ms.
Thank you, Judge. You
Fisher,
too.
all right, thank you. Ms. Fisher, stand on the 4X in front of the court coordinator. She'll give you your reset. Once you get your reset, you'll be free to go and you have a blessed day as well. Ms. Robertson. Let me, once you stand, I need to get this back to you. You need to complete the form. It says, so you got to fill in all of these and total it. Okay, just have a seat and you can come back up when we finish. Let's see, Mr. Burbank, this case wasn't scheduled, was this case scheduled for a contested hearing today?
I think it was, right?
It was?
Last time we were here. It was a question of whether or not the complaining witness on an underlying case was going to show. This attorney says that.
I'm just saying that normally we have it set for a contested hearing. I don't see nothing on the docket saying it was set for a contested hearing. Because the state would have been given notice. I mean, it was just set for, you have something to say contested hearing?
Says hearing or plea.
Okay, well,
There it is.
oh, that's a standard, yeah, but it's not a contested hearing. That's on all MTRPs.
Well,
All of them is reset with that. It's not set for a hearing. Yeah,
Whatever, Judge. I try. I'm ready for a hearing if they're ready.
yeah, but I mean, I don't know if the state wasn't given notice. Normally, we set it for contested hearing so that both sides can prepare. Yeah, That's on all resets. And when it was gonna be contested hearing, they would make a note on there, contested hearing. Okay. Now, the problem that we have is that, Mr., what's his name? Mr. Morton, you come on back up. He was ordered to have a GPS as a condition
I
of his
may
bond.
take him under board diary, Your Honor, to explain why he doesn't have a monitor.
Okay, you could take him on the board. All right.
For the record, before you ask him, for the record, could you state your name, please? And Mr. Martin, you heard the last time we were here that as a condition of bond, you were supposed to get a ankle monitor, is that correct? Right. When was this motion to revoke filed against you with the underlying offense of the assault? Do you know how long ago it was?
No, I don't. Probably too. I don't know how long it was.
Okay, was it a long time?
Yes.
Okay. Since the court ordered you to get a monitor, did you look into getting a monitor?
I don't even know how to get one.
Okay. Do you have the funds for a monitor?
I do.
Okay. Nothing further, Judge.
All right. Mr., let's see, Brandon, is Martin, his bond is gonna be revoked in both cases, gonna take him into custody. We'll set him, we'll look at setting him a bond, but he won't be able to get in today, get a GPS monitor.
I don't even know how to get a monitor. I've been calling the office. They say we're in court.
Who's in court?
He was in court. I've been trying to see how to get a monitor since I.
Okay, well, just have a seat. Well, just
So I have to.
just follow him.
I can't go to work today.
So what are we doing on the hearing, Judge?
We can set it for a contested hearing. I mean, we could set it, we could give him 20 days. Or,
That's fine, Judge.
yes, it was a 20-day reset.
September 10th.
Ms. Robertson, did you come, you finished? Okay. Now, Ms. Robinson, I'm looking at this document that is titled Affidavit of Indigency. Is everything on this document true and correct, to the best of your knowledge? Okay. But again, look at, she has a, what they, trespass family violence.
Yeah, that's what I was looking at, and I
Yeah.
saw that that was, I think, amended by Ms. Ramos, which we tried to, I think we've got that clear with, we're gonna talk with Corey and them some more, make sure that's clear that that's not gonna happen. I think we'll try and,
Hold on, let me look at.
in any offer that we do end up making, I think we'll try and get
Okay,
that
thank you.
clear with anything.
Okay, hold on, let me look at this, to make sure it's, the information is right. Where is this, Robertson announcement? Well, is this, I think it's just, there's no language in here that says that it's a family violence. I mean, there's no language, family violence language in the information. So it must have been a mistake by the person who inputted the code. The code has to be changed. That's what it looks like. I'm looking at namely, consent of Stacy, the defendant had noticed the entry forbid. Yeah, I don't see any, there was no dating, relationship, marriage, or anything, any of that language. So,
You know, can I speak?
yeah, hold on a minute. We're talking something that's legal. And so what has to happen is they put in the wrong code. And I don't know how they did it, but. Because, yeah, it's probably still wrong because it's still coming up on the docket sheet as trespassing family violence. There's a code, once they change the code, then it's just basically gonna be trespassing. Okay, so I think the protective order one is, okay. Okay. Now, let's see. Yeah, I guess she didn't use, did she appoint it? Did she use my list? Yeah, she must have appointed Bruce Cobb. Dole, okay. Your attorney is gonna be Peter Dole. Let's see. Okay, Miss Robertson, you can stand right here on the X. and follow her direction. Here you go.
On the project. Raise your right hand for me. Do you swear that everything provided on this document is true and correct to the best of your knowledge?
Is Armando Sosa Garcia Sosa?
Over here and she'll do that.
Mr.
And chair right there.
Mrs. Garcia Sosa, I have this affidavit of indigence that you filled out. It states that you work construction, is that correct? Now, I see here you say your spouse take home is $900 a month, that's your wife? Okay, but you have zero for yourself. So apparently you, just get us back to him so he could make the necessary correction. This, where it says your take home is how much you make per month. You have a total, you say child expenses? You have children?
Yes.
Okay, you didn't put the, there's an area here that actually, for the name of your dependent children, the names and the ages. But just have a seat, fill that out, and then we'll call you back up when we're ready. Did we, let's see. Justin Gidry showed up, is that correct? On announcement docket? Yeah. That case was reset by the state. Here's the first one on the announcement docket. Have Justin Gidry to come in. Do y'all need to talk to him or? They say reset per state. Do we have, does he have judge's explanations? Justin Gidry?
Is that a judge's explanation?
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
And what was this?
He wants to waive his right to an attorney.
Okay. Okay, so he waived his rights and he signed the waiver.
Well, yes, yeah, there's a waiver.
Yes. He can, well, apparently y'all wanted it reset for something.
Yes, Your Honor. Look at it, and he had another case that was, I guess, at the same time, and I'm not sure why this wasn't taken care of with that one as well.
Okay, so you had another case already taken care of?
Yes, sir. So he did have another case also that's, that he did take care of beforehand. I think it was 60 days jail, and that occurred. Again, I think on the same offense date as this one, but this case, for whatever reason, wasn't disposed of at that time.
Oh, okay.
So if he wants to.
What was it, a misdemeanor?
Yes, sir.
Oh, it was? Wow. It was filed at the same time?
From the same date.
Must have been filed different, I guess.
Yeah, I'm not sure why it didn't, that one wasn't taken care of or an offer made on that one as well at the same time. But
Okay, well, you want to maybe sit down and see if y'all can work out something?
yes, sir.
All right, just have a seat out there. They'll talk to you. Who else we have? We have Mr. Garcia Socia. You come back on up.
Robertson?
You can come on, sir.
Okay, thank you.
Wait until early next week, because I have to notify her. You just go ahead and do it.
Now, on your transportation cost, is that, gas? What is it, what's the cost?
It's, yeah, for gas.
What about, did you also, include, do you pay automobile insurance?
No, sir.
You don't have, you don't pay,
Yes.
okay.
Uh,
And so you could include your automobile insurance on your transportation costs as well,
Okay.
okay? So, whatever that is per month, you add that to the amount that you have up there. You think you had 150 for gas? Whatever you pay automobile insurance, you just add that to the 150. And then you're gonna have to total. And on the other side of that. Hold on, I think on the other side where you had is, income and assets, you didn't total it. It looks like it comes out to be about 4,700. Did he add that,
Yes.
did he add it into that total?
Yes, sir.
Oh, you did? Okay. 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 Let me ask you, did he fill out one of these before?
Ms. Garcia Sosa?
Yeah,
And what are you? is it-
I'm saying affidavit indigency.
No, sir.
Okay. It's about 45,000. Mr. Sosa, just have seat, I have to look into it to see what the cutoff is. We have the other,
Excuse me. The one that we were talking about, did you say, let's have GPS
right,
before,
you're gonna have to get it, I guess. Can they do it at the jail, the GPS, before you release, upon release?
I'm not sure.
It seemed like, I've seen that before.
type it on you?
Right.
That's not gonna work. I'll just have to call them and let them know. But I'm gonna put the
You can't type it on there? Is that just a,
I don't know, when they issue the cases, they're not gonna see a copy of it, they're only gonna see cases, right?
Yeah, but Denise was telling me a while back that if there's notes on an order like that, then we can put it on there.
On the cases as well.
I don't know if you're speaking more of a,
okay. Okay, so Mr. Sanchez, you have no income and you have no bills and no, is that correct?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. I live with my parents. Right now.
Okay.
Okay, thank you. And she can attach a column.
Your attorney is gonna be, okay, Mr. Sanchez, you meet the eligibility requirements for the appointment of a court-appointed attorney. And your attorney in this case is going to be Mr. Mark Faggart. Let's see. Okay, Mr. Sanchez, stand on the X and follow her directions.
raise your right hand. Do you swear that everything provided on this document is true and correct to the best of your knowledge?
Yes, ma'am.
Watch it, Joe.
Okay. Let me tell, Mr. Galmore,
You'll just step over here.
Dustin, Mr. Galmore? He's not.
I thought it was supposed to be. Oh. You can have a seat right there, make sure I tell you that. Oh, yeah.
Oh, that's him right there.
We need a physical address. Your address. Oh. Okay.
Oh, okay.
Mrs. Sanchez? You should call upon the attorney, Mr. Bagger. This is his information now here at the bottom. Our next court case will be September the 10th. And if you choose to notify him, wait until early next week to happen. All right, any further?
Yeah.
Go back out there, do what you can.
Yeah, we was there.
Thank you.